Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. It's Wednesday, which means it's a brand new comic book day, and new comics are hitting the shelves all across the world. You can get them digitally, you can get them physically, you can get comics any way you want. It's kind of awesome like that. Now, Boom Studios has hooked us up with one of the releases. This is the first volume of their series, Saban's Go-Go Power Rangers. Kind of like a rework and reimagining, I don't know what you want to exactly call it, of the Power Rangers. Now, I will have to say that I've never really been a big Power Rangers fan. I was a little bit too old for the characters when it kind of debuted. It was just never my thing. I was much more, Thundercats, Transformers, G.I. Joe, old school 80s cartoons. So a little bit too old to appreciate this. So I just never got into it. But writer Ryan Parrott and artist Dan Mora, I think, done a really solid job with this first volume. In that, this was a property I didn't care about, but I really enjoyed the comics. This was pretty entertaining. So basically, this is the Power Rangers, the OG Power Rangers. Zach and Trini and was it Kimberly and Billy and I don't remember all their names. I think that was pretty damn close. Zach, I think I already said Zach. I don't know all of them. Whatever. The yellow, the red, the pink, the yellow, the black, and the blue Rangers. Now, this is them basically in Jason. Jason's the one I forgot. It's right on the back. Was not looking off the back, apparently. So this is the Power Rangers when they're in high school. They've basically just gotten their powers. They've just been hooked up with everything. They're kind of still learning everything. Rita Repulsa's escaped. She's just kind of figuring out about of conquering Earth and getting going. So this is kind of like the OG origins of the Power Rangers. And it's good. Like, it's entertaining. It's, it really throws you kind of right into the mix of things. It does them flashbacks to while they didn't have their powers, or when they were like first learning, and there's kind of like the montage where they're figuring out what their abilities are, and while that would be good unto itself, it also dives a little bit deeper into the relationships of all of them. And I have no idea if the television show did this well, but there's relationships and dating, and they all didn't really quite like each other to start. And of course, there's got bullies in school, and it does a really solid job of mixing kind of their everyday lives with the action and getting things going. So I'm shockingly enjoying this. It was never really a property that I was interested in. This TV show I tried watching here and there and just never enjoyed it. I've read some of the Boom comics and they've been entertaining, but again, there's so much to read out there. It's just not a high priority for me to really dive in and check out. So this, I'll admit, this was solid. This was really, really good. So good, in fact, I kind of want to read the next volume and see where things go from there. As someone who has not been a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers fan, story-wise, this is solid. This is really good. The art is interesting. Like, I kind of dig the style. It's the live action I always thought was kind of chintzy, honestly, a little bit goofy. But this art style for Dan Mora, I think, is really kind of cool, and for some reason, fits the property really well. It just works. It works. Yeah, it just works is the best way of putting it. I don't know quite how to. We'll just kind of go with that as the final thing to show off. I don't know quite how to describe the style, but it's a good one that kind of fits, I think, the various ages and mixes kind of that everyday social interaction, kind of the not really the boring stuff, but the everyday drama with the action out there. The style works for all of it. So props to that. I think it's really, really cool. There's also a lot in here as far as extras. In between every issue is the covers, and this does cover quite a few issues. I don't think it says on the. Does it say on the back? It's $16.99, but I don't think it actually says how many issues is in the back. This is a good question. This is an important question. It's somewhere on the inside, and I don't really see it. Oh, issues 1 through 4. It's right here. So in between, you got the covers, but there's also a lot of variant covers in here in the back. So the fact that you can get some, check out some of the variants, which might not have been as easy to find, is I think pretty neat. Some more of the cool variants are there. And I think that's about it for the extras. There's nothing like sketches or scripts or anything like that. So basically, you're getting the stories, you're getting all the variant covers and all that. And it's, for $16.99, 4 issues, not that bad price for the package. This is a good opportunity if you've not read this, if you're kind of intrigued by it, go check it out. I'm actually recommending this. I think this was really, really good. I enjoyed this a lot. As I said, I'm not a Power Rangers fan, so for someone who generally, I won't say dislikes, but is very non-committal, has it was never my thing. Different than disliking. For someone to go and read that and then come back and be like, hey, I really like this, I think this is a good recommendation. So definitely worth checking out. Go to your comic shop and you flip through, read a couple pages, see what you think of it. I'm giving the recommend. I think it's well worth picking up and check it out, and I actually want to see more of this. So props to them. I think this is a solid series, and check out. And you can go get this in comic shops today. It should be in bookstores probably next week, probably next Tuesday. There's usually a delay of stuff like that. Go support your comic shops first and foremost. You want to support your comic shops. Without comic shops, the industry is just not going to do well. If you don't know if you have a shop near you, don't know where a shop's near you, we've got a link beneath this video. You go, fill it out, put in your zip code. It'll tell you if a shop's near you. If you have no shop, no problem. We've got some affiliate links. They are affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage of that. But by doing that, you help support our site. I, of course, want to thank Boom for hooking us up with this release. We got it for free. We like to be transparent about those sort of things, so you can decide how much you want to weigh our opinion. And this was a good one. As always, thank you, Boom, for hooking us up with this. Thank you for watching. Now, if you're into the Power Rangers, if you're into comics, if you're into Boom Studios, you can check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.